There was a time when doing the right things actually worked. One job covered rent planning more than a month ahead made sense. Effort moved your life forward. That world did not collapse. It was quietly redesigned, and most people did not notice. Until it was already normal. If life feels harder, even though you are doing everything right, that is not a personal failure. It is a structural shift. Stability was removed, and nobody told you. People think something broke. They think the economy failed. They think motivation disappeared, but nothing broke the system. Just stopped protecting people. What replaced it was called flexibility. Flexible jobs, flexible schedules, flexible careers. That word sounds harmless, even positive, but flexibility only feels good when you have power. When you do not, flexibility just means uncertainty. It means your income can change without warning. Your hours can disappear. Your role can be replaced. Your future can shrink quietly in the past. Stability came. First, companies absorbed risk. They planned long-term. They invested in people. Now, risk has been shifted downward onto workers, onto families, onto individuals, and this shift did not happen overnight. It happened slowly, quietly, policy by policy decision. By decision, benefits were reduced, contracts replaced careers, permanent became temporary. The language softened, but the reality hardened. When companies say adaptable, they mean replaceable. When they say independent, they mean unprotected. When they say opportunity, they mean responsibility without security. This is why one job stopped being enough, not because people became lazy, not because expectations changed, but because the floor was lowered. Rent rose faster than wages. Healthcare became conditional. Time became fragmented. You are not building a life, you are maintaining balance. Every month becomes a reset. Every bill becomes a calculation. Every plan becomes tentative. This creates a constant mental load. Not stress, uncertainty. Uncertainty drains more energy than hard work. When nothing is predictable, your brain never rests. You are always preparing, always adjusting, always compensating. That is why burnout feels different. Now, it is not exhaustion from effort, it is exhaustion from instability. You are tired before the work even starts. People are told to fix this with motivation. Work harder, learn faster, hustle smarter. But motivation cannot fix missing structure. No amount of discipline replaces stability. That is the lie most advice avoids. You are responding correctly to an unstable environment. Your anxiety makes sense. Your fatigue makes sense. Your frustration makes sense because you are operating without a floor. Previous generations stood on something solid, predictable. Pay predictable costs, predictable timelines. Now everything floats. Jobs float, prices float, expectations float. Nothing locks, and that forces people to overwork, not for growth, but for insurance. Second jobs are not ambition. They are buffers. Side hustles are not passion. They are protection. People are not chasing wealth. They are chasing safety. That distinction matters because when safety disappears, life narrows. You stop dreaming long term. You stop planning years ahead. You start thinking in weeks. This changes how people behave. They become cautious, less patient, more reactive. Not because values decline, but because the system demands it. And the most dangerous part, this new normal feels personal. When things go wrong, people blame themselves. I should have planned better. I should be stronger. I should be doing more. But the truth is simpler. You are living in a system designed without margin. No room for error, no room for error, no room for pause. Everything is optimized except human beings. Understanding this does not fix it instantly, but it changes how you see yourself. You are not falling behind. The finish line is moving. You are not weak. You are overloaded. You are not unmotivated. You are overexposed to risk. Clarity beats motivation. Now knowing what you are reacting to matters because once you see the structure, you stop internalizing the damage, and that awareness, that is where control slowly starts returning.